Good evening, your majesties, and welcome to tonight's performance. I, of course, am Hayden Hartrick. I am the ringleader of this groovy gang of gamers, and these are your jesters. We've got Clayton Chalman.
Hey everybody, roll your dice and count them twice. I'm here to stay.
We've got Alex Pittner.
Fully vaxxed and on the attack, baby.
Yeah.
I'm here to stay.
We've got Maxim Foster.
Stay right, keep it tight. Are they gonna win? Bitch, we might. I'm here to stay.
We've got Collin Mims.
I forgot that I had earrings in my pocket, so I can be GNC as fuck, and I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
And we've got Brett Owen.
If no one likes my new character, 1v1 me, Window Wars, Black Ops 2, I'm here to stay.
And this is
Jest
Quest.
We really,
We're here to
the
stay.
taste for that of us trying to be all at the same time, we really just went as slow with it as possible, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Quest.
Whatever,
And
let it
we are
simmer.
here to stay. Yes, so welcome back everybody to Jest Quest, your weekly Dungeons and Dragons with a bunch of us little comedians here having fun, playing games, being cool. I hope everybody's had a nice week. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everybody's ready for a really good session. Again, follow us on Twitter at JestQuestD&D. Our wonderful Collin Mims is making a series of redesigned art for each and every one of the characters.
It's cool as shit.
Yeah, and Monty's art is already out on Twitter. I'm actually correct this time in saying that because I checked Twitter before this. It's out on Twitter right now. It looks absolutely wonderful. The rest of the characters will be coming along with Brett's new character, who, for those of you watching right now, you can see there's a little question marks under Brett's name because who knows what he is.
Ooh.
But yeah, I think that's just about all I've got to talk about before we really hop into tonight's session. Unless anybody else has anything to say. Looking around at everybody. No. So I think we're just about ready to start jesting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Justin makes me feel good.
Last week, our party was in the midst of the Phoenix King's lair, face to face with the Phoenix King himself, as they struggled to try to figure out what to do with the dead body of their companion Micah at their feet. They saw a fire elemental summoned next to him, that then the Phoenix King seemed a little confused by for a moment, Monty taking this opportunity to take a strike, and the fight broke out again, with everybody fighting, and the fire elemental starting to resemble the body of Micah. He seemed, so the spirit of Micah seemed to come back and take over this fire elemental as they were able to fight and defeat the Phoenix King. As the fire elemental slowly faded, the spirit of Micah going with it, the party found themselves in the Phoenix King's lair. They went through, grabbed a couple of notable things, a enchanted spalder, the Phoenix King's gloves, and a stone tablet that they found atop an altar. They took all of these things with them as they headed back into the city of Domat, looking for what they're going to do next. They paid Talia to start the embalming process of Micah's body, and they headed back towards the Bread and Butter Inn, which is where we're picking up. So, my friends, what is everybody doing right now?
What time is it again?
It's starting to crest into night. The sun is on its descent right now.
Yeah, are me and Logan still getting a makeover for me right now?
I thought y'all were doing that. I thought y'all headed back to the Bread and Butter Inn, and y'all were going to do that in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Y'all have time to get to know each other as our two arcane spellcasters.
Mm-hmm.
So you were both at the Bread and Butter Inn. You probably have about an hour before the other two return, are you doing anything specific in that time?
I'm just going to examine the gloves I got.
Sure.
But other than that, nothing specific. Because I know that they don't have to be attuned, right? So I could just.
No, you have to. They have to be attuned.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yes.
So I guess I said I'll do that. I'll like spend some time with them and yeah.
So you're both sitting. So you actually, as you enter, you see Brune, the owner of this establishment, is kind of sitting or like doing some dishes as you come in, and he's like, "Oh, hello again. How are you? You look rough. Is everything okay?"
We're fine, thank you.
Yeah, we're like doing great. You know, it's not like my kind of son died. Like, you know, not even 12 hours ago. I'm gonna go to bed. Can I have a room?
Doing good.
Can I have a room, please?
Yes, your party, I believe, already has rooms. Yeah.
Okay, well, gonna go. You play checkers? Logan, do you want to go play checkers?
Excuse me. Well, I've seen servants play checkers before. I'm better with chess. It's kind of a more.
Okay,
Do you
cool. Brune, was it?
Yes.
Do you have any servants that you could get to play checkers in front of me and my associate here? That would be quite. Yeah, if you.
Pardon? Did you just ask if I have servants to play checkers?
It's
Yes.
not like that. It's not like that. I can learn how to play checkers. Yes, I can learn. Okay, I can learn.
I don't know. I kind of ever since you brought it up, I'm kind of attached to the idea of watching servants play checkers.
And believe me, it's not that fun. They're pretty bad at it anyway.
Oh, great. Well,
I've got stuff to do in the back.
Wait, before you go, wait. I'm sorry for I came in earlier, the other day, yesterday, I guess, I don't know, and I was rude to you, and just here, just take this, and I just give him a gold coin, and that should we're good now, clean slate. Thank you very much. And you don't have wine, right? You just, like nice wine, like top shelf wine, or.
I mean, we have nice wine. I can get you a nicer bottle, I think.
Yeah, that would be great. That'd be great.
Okay. He goes out. He takes the gold coin. He brings a bottle. You want the whole bottle? I mean, you could have paid for the whole bottle. Is that what you wanted?
How much is the whole bottle?
You already paid. The gold coin will cover it.
Oh, perfect. That's great.
Okay.
That is perfect, I guess. Thomas, do you drink? And I just uncork it right now, the wine.
Sure.
With my
I sure as hell drink today, and I'm gonna do my Candy Sand classic and get on my knees and.
I'm sorry. This is not a brothel, Thomas.
I'm not. I just want you to pour the drink.
What brothel are you going to?
I'm
You
just-
pour sugar in their mouth.
I'm gonna just look out a window and be like, Micah would have understood my nonverbal cues.
Oh my God. Oh, listen. So tomorrow when we clean you up, I'll need to teach you something about etiquette and manners. You'll like this a lot.
Wait, what was that second thing?
And manners.
Oh, I thought you said in marriage. I was like, oh, okay.
How
How
old are you, Thomas?
I'm 72 years young.
And are you a human?
Yes, I am. Yes.
We have two very different upbringings. Should we head upstairs now?
Yes, let's do it.
Thank you for the wine, Brune. And in the morning, do you have eggs, protein, kind of lean meat, kind of that kind of thing?
Yes. I don't know what you expect. You stayed here a day. I made you breakfast this morning.
I that one was okay, but I do have something like leaner, like something. You know what? Tomorrow morning we'll figure something out.
You know what? I'll figure something out just for you.
Oh, thank you so much. These people are crazy. Thomas, let's go.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if Brune was being passive aggressive or chill. It's kind of different.
I don't understand. If you have something to say, just say it. You know, just
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Are
gonna
you saying
give.
this? Are you saying this still in the lobby?
No, I assume we're like walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him 10 minutes on those servants and the checkers, and then.
And then just call it quits. Just call it quits.
So as you get into the room, and you pour yourself a glass of wine, Thomas, it's fine wine. It's pretty good in comparison. Logan, as you take a sip, it tastes like water. Like all of the bitterness and flavor is gone from the wine.
Does this taste weird to you, Thomas?
Oh no, it just tastes like a red. You know, it's like
there's something wrong with this. Do you mind if I go back down and get a new one? This is unacceptable.
Honestly, I am totally down to see you yell at Brune. So let's go.
I'm not gonna yell.
Okay.
All right,
That's
let's go.
right.
Come on,
Let's go. I'll be your muscle.
To head back downstairs.
Yeah.
Brune is there. Hello? What can
Bruni.
I help you with?
Bruni, you're my best friend. There is something amiss with this wine. I really apologize. I think there was something wrong in the fermentation process. Believe me, I understand. Servants mess it up all the time. So I just want to say.
One second.
Yeah.
Where are you getting servants from? We're not a servant establishment.
No, I'm not saying that servants are here, but where I'm from, where I'm born and raised, just we had a lot of people to assist us with
Let me
things.
see the bottle. Let me see the bottle.
Take it.
Tastes like wine. Both of you experience this? Doesn't taste like anything?
He agrees. It's not very good.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. As a matter of fact, if I had to describe the taste, I would not describe it as a red. It's not what I would do.
Come on.
Make a deception check, Thomas.
All right. That's a 7. Okay, it's a solid 7.
Are you just trying? You kind of look at you. He's like, "Are you trying to get free wine or something? Is that what's going on here?"
We already paid in full.
I
We
know,
paid
but
the wine. I'm saying that this wine is
Okay.
not very
All right.
good.
Fine. I don't want to deal with your fucking bullshit. As he corks the wine.
Way to talk to a customer.
Right, Thomas?
Thomas
Right.
is always right.
This
Where are
insane.
the rest of your friends? That's so much easier to deal with.
Where are the rest of your people that play checkers in front of
Where are your servants, man? That's what I'm saying.
You know
Where
what?
are the people who
I don't
What?
think I want you to stay in my bar.
Come on.
You're freaking out, man. You need to
You're really freaking out. Come on, just calm down.
Make
Just
a
calm down
persuasion check with disadvantage.
Can I
me?
give the help back?
No, you are not helping. You are doing the opposite of helping.
10. Wait. I forgot that. 16, baby.
No. Get out.
Come on. We can do this.
Let's just Brune. You're like, what's happening?
Get out, both of you. You're being assholes to me.
Can I have the money then? Right?
No! You paid
You're
for the
acting
wine.
insane.
I'm not giving you a refund to get out.
You're acting insane. Who else thinks he's acting insane in here? And I'll look around to the bar.
Oh.
This
There's,
Right?
There's not that many other people. There's like one guy who's kind of just like sipping a drink at the end of the bar, trying to like stay out of it.
But are they?
No.
Do they raise their hand?
No, they are just kind of like turned their back towards this whole thing.
You know what, Thomas? Maybe we should leave because they're extremely busy here and they really need all the help they can get. So let's just get out of here, because we are just wasting his time.
Fuck both of you.
Fuck you.
Can I tell you
Fuck
something?
you.
Can I tell you something, Brood?
What? What's up, old man?
There was this guy, like, barely even a mile west of here, right? Named the Phoenix King. Part of it, he just killed my son, right? And I kind of wish we let him go so that he could burn this piece of garbage down to the ground.
Yeah, our friend just died.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did, and that's why you want your free wine, huh?
I don't want any goddamn free wine. I don't want any fucking piss water that you're selling to us. Let's get the hell out of here, Thomas. Oh my God!
Go.
Don't come back.
We're not coming back.
Brood,
We're not coming back. No one's coming back to this goddamn place.
What's up?
was the breakfast complimentary? Just
fuck you.
All right. Well.
So as you both storm out of the bread and butter inn, you see coming up the steps, Monty and Dionysus.
Hey guys.
Hey, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there.
The news.
What's going on?
He is acting incredibly insensitive.
Yeah, we were just hanging out, and then Brood like lost it. Like it was
exactly. Brood went fucking insane. I can't even handle this right.
It was fury, to be sure.
It's ridiculous.
Brune has been nothing but kind to us since we have arrived. He gave us that basket.
That's what we thought too. That's why we're so surprised. He is not going to want to see your faces in there. He specifically said that we all have to leave.
I'm gonna walk in.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to go in there. You don't want to go in there.
Standing. Rams is following in.
Begin.
Logan, what's the plan?
We gotta get out of here.
Got skipped out.
Thomas. Plan.
So our carriage is there, right? My carriage is there?
Yeah, it's parked out to the side.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and sit in the carriage. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go to the carriage. Come on.
Yes, let's go.
Hey, I don't know why you associate with that other guy.
What?
The young one, the asshole?
Oh, he is very young, indeed. We apologize. Did something happen?
Oh, him and the old one are not allowed back in here. They paid for some wine. I gave them their wine. They came back downstairs, started telling me the wine was bad. I tried it. It tasted like, here, try it. He takes the bottle, pours you a glass, and hands it out.
And Dionysus takes it. She drinks it.
It tastes like wine. It tastes fine to me. Is there something wrong with it?
No, I mean...
Then they start insulting my bar, demanding servants to play checkers, and just insulting me, so I kicked them out.
Right. Is there anywhere else in town we can take them?
This Domat doesn't have a lot of inns. This is kind of the main one, so...
Right. We can, I guess, just camp a little further out then. Any charges left that need to be squared off here?
Yeah, he hands you the bill. It'll be for the few days you've stayed, probably about 2 gold pieces in total for rooming and housing.
Cool. I will take that from party funds.
Cool.
We apologize. Things have changed rather suddenly for us.
Yeah, he started trying to lie to me, like trying to make me pity him, you know? Talking about some fucking big guy outside that was going to destroy the city.
Oh, no, that was true. That was why we were here. We were trying to be, I think, somewhat discreet on the matter. But yes, we were here because of some. What would you say? I'm getting that horrible accent you're doing for Bruin. Which is a great accent on you. So I'm sorry. I said that and I was like, that was ridiculous.
I was like, okay, all right, Collin.
Damn.
I'm going pirate. Dionysus turns to Monty and says, Monty, do you think a cult, what do you call it?
Yeah, like a kind of pseudo cult, like terrorist sort
you
of
kind of
organ.
see a moment of like realization, and then kind of looks at both of you, and then kind of you see the gears in his head turn a bit. He's like, "Oh my gosh!
Oh,
that
yes.
means the other guy that you were with, Micah, is the one that they said passed away."
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought they were lying to me. Please, tell them to come back in. Tell them it's fine. We are all squared away. We're good. I understand. You look like you've had a hard day. I'm sorry. Tell them I'm sorry.
Thank you, Bruin.
Thank you. Would you mind? I think we have all had a rather long day. Could we get some dinner from you?
Of course. I'll get on it right away.
Thank you.
Of course. Again, I'm very sorry for not. I'm sorry. It's just circumstances being what they are. I thought they were lying to me, and it just got. I'm sorry. And he.
Don't worry.
All right.
I guess I'll go to gather our friends.
Okay. You head back. Both of them are sitting in the cart.
Get in here. You're fine to come in. Just let's all be nice to Bruin, please.
Yeah, Thomas. Let's do this.
All right, Logan. Okay.
This kid rules.
I already don't like what's happening here.
They're very
I'll go.
codependent.
Yeah, no. We're just going to be horrible. Like, together, we're going to be a bad force. Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So you head back inside. Eventually, Bruin and Edgar both bring out he brings out this like large cooked bird, with kind of a bunch of like vegetables around the base. He says, "I found this in the back. I thought it might be good for both of you, for everybody. Thank you for saving the city, I guess." And he puts out a few drinks and homemade alcohol from my own personal stock. Feel free. I think it's good. I like the flavors of it. So have a good night. And
You
he
as well.
kind of nervously waits for a second, looking at everybody, and then he leaves. Logan, as you begin to eat and you take a sip of the drink, again, it just tastes like water.
Whoa. Okay.
Is Logan wearing the gloves?
Logan, you haven't had time to fully attune to them.
Right.
You're almost attuned to them, though.
Yeah, but I am wearing them because I have to.
They're just they're big on your hands. They're a little bit
Right. Yeah.
saggy,
And they're going to shrink down. But,
yeah. Once you're fully attuned, you assume they will shrink.
What is the matter with this place? Okay. Does this alcohol taste like shit to you guys?
It is alcohol.
Look at the floor. Yeah, it's all.
Try the
It's
food.
got a nice little bit of light cherry flavor to it, that really kind of pulls it all together. It seems like it's a very well made alcohol.
I just don't understand. It's okay, and I'm going to try some of the food as well.
Food tastes fine.
Okay.
It's well-made turkey that you're eating. The vegetables are well seasoned.
This is so bizarre. I think something is wrong with me right now. You guys don't taste. You don't taste anything.
No.
You don't taste a thing. Nothing.
You're like an anti-Jesus.
Oh no.
I'm still kind of trying to understand my powers and everything. I've never gotten any formal training, so I think maybe I am making my tongue evil or something, or bad, and I don't know what's going on.
Have I heard legends of this? Of such a condition, Hayden?
Make an Arcana check. Make one hell of an Arcana check.
Okay. I got an 11.
Never heard of anything like this before.
Well, I should have gone to school. Do you think it's the gloves? I mean, that's the only thing that's really changed, I feel, but I don't know why that would affect your tongue.
Maybe I cast something on accident while we were fighting. I kind of do that sometimes, and so maybe it's like a thing like that. But that's all I can say. The food tastes good. So I think I'm just going to drink water tonight, because if I say anything, unreasonable people will burn my house down, apparently. So I'm good. I'm fine.
If it's
Okay. I'm fine.
Okay. Anybody got anything else they'd like to do before rest comes to them?
I would like to check with Brune and make sure it's okay. And at least at some point before we head up, I'm going to kind of set up shop at one of the booths.
Okay.
Lay out some like notebook paper, and different stuff. And I'm going to stay down here when it's sleepy time.
Sure, Brune is more than okay with that.
Cool.
Yes, use the space however you need. You'll find. Okay. What are you doing specifically with that space?
I'm going to stay up all night, and I'm going to take some designs that I've been working on for my sword and my shield, and I'm going to apply those, some little enhancements here and there, and then I'm going to hit the idea board researching some stuff for Thomas's new arcane focus that we've talked about. Try to delve into what I will need to accomplish that.
Okay, go ahead and make an Arcana check with advantage.
Sure thing. That will be a 24.
Okay. 24. As you sit, you kind of finish your work with your new infusions as you kind of, alter the runes a little bit to give them a little bit more oomph. And then you start looking at the glaive, drawing up different runes, trying to figure out how to best apply these types of enchantments that we've talked about outside of game. And you start to realize these are doable, but with a specific type of ingredient. Something you've researched a little bit in the past. In order to actually begin the enchantment process, you suspect you will probably need an ingot of solidified air.
Cool.
To begin the specific enchantment process that you are looking at.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, where we might find that.
All right.
Looks like the Candy Mafia is gonna demolish a statue.
Yes. So that you also take a point of exhaustion.
Sounds good.
Can I actually, like 4 hours into the night, like hop onto that train and then like I'll come down in like an Ebenezer Scrooge like pajama vibe, holding my pillow and be like, Monty, I can't sleep. You mind if I just kind of sit here? Is that
Yeah, of course.
okay?
And in fact, and I'll push a paper over to you. I'm working on some rune circles right now. I could probably use your help kind
Oh,
of squaring some of this stuff off.
okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay. So you both spend the night looking over rune circles, just doing that intelligence-based caster shindig, going through looking at magic, talking about, I don't know, are you talking a lot while doing this, or is this a relatively silent night?
I feel like I'm pretty quiet.
Yeah, probably me too. And also, I would say, as soon as Thomas comes down, I'm flipping over the paper that has his arcane focus stuff on it.
Yeah, sure.
I'm keeping it as a little surprise.
Of course. The rest of you sleep pretty well. Dionys, you awaken in darkness, in a void, sitting on a wooden chair. In front of you, there is freshly melted wax, green in color. As you just kind of sit, staring at the wax for a little while, till you hear that familiar spinning metal sound stepping up behind you. And a hand is put on your shoulder. You hear a voice that you haven't heard in a very long time. Just a very simple, "I'm sorry, Dionys."
Thank you.
And then it fades away. And then you wake up. So, morning comes to all of you, as you kind of gather, and Brune has prepared a breakfast with some thin cuts of beef, some cooked jerky that he's kind of packaged up for you, and some eggs and some milk and stuff ready for your a nice hearty morning breakfast.
Apologies again for last night.
No, please. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
should have believed you when you told me what you were doing.
Do you have any drinks that aren't water and aren't alcohol? Just anything in between those two? Any
Like milk or something like that?
maybe like milk, but something sweet, like just anything like that?
Like milk with sugar in it? Or coffee?
Yeah, sure.
Or what are you looking for?
Coffee. Coffee would be nice.
Okay. He kind of goes and...
Could you bottle that in some way?
I'll see what I can do.
Sweet. And I'll give him a gold piece as well.
He kind of puts it back on the counter. Please, I got it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
He goes back after a moment. He'll comes out with a water skin. Just kind of it's kind of warm, so be careful while handling it. But it's
Thank you. Is it kind of dirty? Is it like a dirty water skin, or just rough and?
I mean, it's a
gross?
rough leather water skin. It's not immaculate, but he seems to make an insight check.
14.
14. This doesn't seem like something he would sell. It seems like something he owns.
Cool. Yeah, and I'll take it. And thank you again. I hope to see you again. And yeah.
So
yeah,
where are you
bye.
all off to next?
That's a good question. I don't.
We are at the moment returning to Mozetta.
Yes, indeed.
Probably, I guess we'll probably stop at Zastros first, right? It's on the way. And we want to drop off. You wanted to drop that thing off to the librarian.
Yes.
Well, have a good journey.
Thank you, Brune.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brune. You're the man.
Edgar, say bye to these nice friends. And Edgar kind of goes, bye guys. And then kind of retreats back. Actually, before he retreats back, he like looks at you, Logan. He's like, "Sorry again," and Brune is like, and he kind of goes back.
Let's just get out of here. I feel both guilt and disgust while I'm in.
Okay, so you head out. As you leave the bar, you go towards, I assume, your cart. Logan, you notice the painted penis is no longer on the side of the cart.
Our luck is turning up. And I'd like to clean the sign as much as possible and like add any kind of color to the golden rose, any of that. So
does it look like it got painted over?
Make a investigation check.
Can do. Yeah, that'll be 23.
It looks like it got like scraped off and like because it's a metal emblem and it looks like there was a lot of effort put into removing it.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So, what else are we doing? What are you doing? You have the day ahead of you.
I believe I need to go shopping.
All right.
Am I still in my underwear this whole time?
I mean,
I hope to God.
you
did offer to give you her overskirt as a poncho.
Okay, cool.
You have like very very simple like common like rags and clothing, like prisoner rags is basically what you're wearing.
Okay, the idea that we just let him walk around in prisoner rags is fucking crazy.
Truly amazing.
Yeah, like you have other but like the clothes that you have right now are prisoner rags. I'm sure your party has other stuff to help cover you, like the skirt and the stuff like that. But that's all the clothes you own right now. Okay, so you are looking for a. What are you looking for?
Clothes store.
Okay. After a little bit of investigation, you find a small little local tailor known as It's titled Thread the Needle. Of course, its symbol painted on is a thread going through the eye of a needle. And easy enough to just kind of put together a little bit of clothing. What are we looking to get for Thomas?
I want to get black wizard robes. And I want the edges to kind of be like lined with like red runes and stuff.
Okay.
And you hear Micah's Force Ghost behind you. Get the flame decals and bleach chips.
I want to get a lot on the back in vertical going downwards, like how the fourth Hokage has like Hokage like down the back, but I want it to say Draconic Shit's Teeth.
Okay.
And then if they got it, I also want to get another wizard hat to match the robes.
All right.
And then also anything that lines up with Collin's new art.
Which I'm working on. I can send out. I'm literally about to just take a picture of my screen and send it because it would be so much faster.
So easy enough. We don't have to roleplay that. That is easy enough to put together because it's a rush order. It'll take a couple hours and it'll cost a gold piece for the full outfit.
Yeah, I can do that.
While we're here, I don't know. I don't remember if we talked about this on stream, but I would love to at least buy the fabrics to be able to knit or sew, not knit, but sew everybody together. Sort of like black or like muted color versions of everybody's outfits in case we need to do stealth missions.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
If that is something that
You just want to get
that much fabric available.
You just want to get the fabric.
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Can do.
We're all about to have our Venom suit Spider-Man moment from Spider-Man 3. We're about to all just go dancing down the streets.
Yeah.
Not one persuasion. So
You find it'll be about a silver piece worth of fabric, and it's probably enough to make the top of your outfit.
I'll just wait till we get to Zaspros.
Yeah, it's probably you can assume is like a lot of that fabric, like Thomas got his new clothes and that was used a lot of black fabric and they had to wait for another shipment before they could actually supply you with yours.
Cool.
All right. Anything else anybody would like to do?
This is kind of, I just realized that since I was kidnapped, I don't think that I have resummoned Gerald, so I think I'm going to do
He's a black goose this time. Ooh.
How much do you still
he's
have?
edgy.
Do you still have the incense? How much incense do you have? Or I guess you can just use your action to resummon him. Yeah.
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 Gerald, what's good?
You watch as Logan for the first time. You see kind of Thomas snap, and there is now a goose walking beside him.
And did you learn to do that?
Yes, this is my goose named Gerald. Actually, well, oh, Gerald, you always right. Also, and I want to go to the fabric person. Can I get like a? This is a custom job, but I want to have a way to tuck Gerald like in my back so that his head's always peeking out over my shoulder.
Okay, that can be
amazing.
added for an additional 5 silver.
Done.
To be fair, the art already includes it.
Yeah.
Your goose is staring at me. That thing is looking at me.
Yes. Oh yes, he is.
Why is it doing that?
Gerald's a very curious fellow.
I don't want it to look at me. Let's make a rule right now. I don't want it to get its feathers on me, its germs on me. Just saying, I like the way it looks, but it's really staring me down right now. It's really freaking me out.
Gerald turns his head to look at you, Thomas.
I'm gonna look at Gerald. And then we're both gonna slowly turn back to Logan.
No, this is what I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Logan, you do have now. You all know that you can see that the Phoenix King's gloves have shrunken down. They are fully attuned to you, and they now fit snugly over your hands.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Anything else to do in Domat while you are here?
Well, we do have a corpse to pick up.
Right. Yes.
Kind of don't want to forget that. It's like
Yeah.
child at school.
Okay. So,
Let's do that.
as you head off to where the grass is greener apothecary is, you kind of move through the city streets, and as you turn around towards where the building is, there's an empty lot No building, just kind of grass. No foundation, no nothing. But sitting in the middle of this grass, you notice a little slip of paper.
Dionysus is going to run over to read it.
There is just a little piece of paper on top of a little piece of amber. And it just says, on the paper, break open in case of burial, Heart-T.
Dionysus is going to tuck it into her bag and join with everyone else.
Of course. Wait, excuse me. Sorry. I just looked at my notes. Not Heart-T. Heart-A.
Oh.
Oh.
Interesting.
How was Evangeline spelled?
With an E.
You'd think we'd recognize the wizard who almost kicked the shit out of us.
Wait a second.
I know I would.
Wait, Hayden, can you repeat that note in full again? It says,
break open in case of burial. Heart. There's a heart, like a drawn heart.
Oh, okay. So I just wanted to confirm. If you spell that backwards, it says love your friend the Phoenix King, which is...
No.
Ooh.
I thought we were done.
All right. Y'all ready to hit the road?
Yes, let's... At least I am.
And I assume Hayden will grab supplies and everything.
Yes, yeah, that'll be factored in. Take about an extra gold piece off for general travel expenses. If you are getting all of your travel expenses before, I'm assuming you're going to spend all of it, just get everything to get you from here to Mosetta. Just buy it all now. That'll be a gold piece.
Yes, sir.
All right. Give me just 1 second. Alrighty. So, in the cart, with the piece of amber and the note, and all your other supplies, you head off towards the city of Zaspros. We have about 3 days on the road to get from Domat to Zaspros. So, is anyone doing anything in particular? Actually, you guys have a horse and cart now, so it's probably closer to about 2.5 to 2 days. Anybody doing anything in particular?
I would like to talk to everyone.
Okay.
While we're I wanted to wait to tell you guys this, but that woman at the scary woman, Talia, she told me whenever I tried to counterspell her and everything, and she made you guys leave, she told me that my dad didn't want me to return back home whenever I delivered the cargo thing that I was supposed to. And I was supposed to get to that guy, Tallard, and I was supposed to be alone. Which to me implies that my dad sent me on the mission here to want me to not return home, which I think means he wants to, he wanted to get rid of me or something, and I don't think she's right about that, really. But then it just seemed like the more we were talking about it, and then we started fighting the Phoenix King, and it all kind of seemed to make more sense whenever she was saying that. And I just wanted to say that, and I don't know what that means, and I just wanted to let you guys know.
I'm gonna put my hand on Logan's shoulder and I'm gonna go, Logan, I know you don't know me very well, but I want you to know that I have a lot of experience with fathers who don't want you to return home. And I just want you to know that I'm here with you. And that this sucks, so.
Yeah. So, but if my dad knows that I like maybe, am alive right now, I don't know what's going to happen so I just want that to be known. If we see anyone from home, they might recognize me or something. I don't know.
We can cross that bridge when we get there.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Okay. So, today, who is keeping lookout as you travel?
I'll do it.
All right. I need you to roll a perception check for me, and then I need also somebody to roll a d20 for me.
I'll roll the d20. I got a 13.
13. All right.
Perception. I have a +0. So that'll be a 15 perception.
Okay. First day goes by pretty easy. There's a bit of... You head north towards the city of Zaspros. It is your... where you are going. And the first day is pretty simple. Just going through one by one off until... the weather is clear, the path is straight, you don't really encounter a lot of other people on the road until you begin to bed down for the night, setting up camp off the side of the road. Can I get somebody to just make a survival check for me?
I can do that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, that's still a 19. I fuck at survival.
All right. You're able to kind of taking the lead, set up a pretty decent camp. Your whole party ending up having a decent, good night's sleep.
I would like to, as we are setting that up, Dionysus is, basically you can assume anytime we're taking a long or short rest that Dionysus is going to be setting up the heart of Moonlight and Shadow.
Okay.
So, since we are getting into this is the thing that Dream Druids get at 6th level.
Yes.
So, during any short or long rest, protect your campsite, creating a 30-foot radius in which your allies receive a +5 to perception checks to spot creatures, and light from open fires does not leave the area. So basically think of it as like, as we're setting up camp, there is this sort of gloom that rises around us and sort of just envelops both us and the tent and in this case, the carriage as well. Mm-hmm. So we are not quite as perceptible from outside of it.
Cool. All right. Okay. The next day comes up. Your rest goes by without a hitch. And you are on to the next day. Can I get somebody to roll a perception check for me and somebody to roll a d20 for me?
I got the d20.
I'll roll perception, but again, a disadvantage.
You can also have somebody assisting you to just make it a straight roll.
Nah.
Okay. Any particular reason you're running a disadvantage, or just because you're just distracted with everything?
Distracted.
Yeah.
Nice.
Makes a lot of sense.
I got a 12 on that d20.
Okay. And I got a 15 for perception.
15 for perception. Keep your eyes out. As you have conversations or just in your own head as you go out through the day. Again, the weather from yesterday has persisted as you begin to travel in, and it begins to crust into night, and you begin to see just very off in the distance, just a little outline of the Zaspros skyline. As you have to, you can push on into the night to get closer if you'd like, or you can bed down for the night if that is up to you.
What are we feeling?
We are not.
I'm good. I agree.
Works for me.
Yeah.
All right. So somebody make a survival check for me.
I can do that again if you want.
Yeah.
That'd be
What
great.
kind of rule?
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 12.
12. So you set up a fine enough camp. The dome comes over you, and I need Buddy to make a perception check for me, please, for the night.
Can do. And he has a plus
+5.
spot.
Yes.
Awesome.
To spot creatures, but
Fucking Buddy.
Yeah, checks to spot creatures. You're right.
Cool.
which is most of what you're doing in the night. I there's very rare circumstances where the perception checks are not to spot creatures.
Right, especially for the guarding the camp.
Yeah, so then that's going to be a 27 for Buddy.
Buddy?
With the +5. Without the +5, it's a 22.
Yes. Buddy keeps a really solid watch for the rest of this night as you continue on sleeping, everybody having a good rest until you wake up for your final days of travel. Now somebody please roll a d20. Somebody roll a perception check for me.
Mike as a ghost is going to roll a d20.
Yeah!
Woo. I got perception.
Hold up. Beyond's being stupid.
Did you get a nat 1, Max?
No, it's a dirty 3.
Yeah!
Ooh.
Just
So
eyes.
Actually, someone else roll a D&D Beyond doesn't want to work right now.
Okay, I'll roll a d20.
Thank you.
It's a 6.
A 6. Oh, okay. Got very close. All right. Your last day of travel, you begin approaching Zaspros more and more, as you now see the walls beginning to come into full view. The walls of Zaspros, as you have made it to the city. You enter back into this bustling metropolis. It's a massive city. Logan, this is your first time here. This city is so much larger than Hafen, than where you're familiar with. It is. There are people constantly moving. You can see massive buildings everywhere. In the center of this city, basically as you enter, your eye is drawn to this massive monolith in the center of the town. And then extending out from there, there are houses and shops and so much stuff throughout all of this just massive city that is surrounded by this very large wall. So, you're in the city of Zaspros. How is everybody feeling at the moment?
Not great.
Great.
Pretty sad.
All right. What would you like to do now that you are in Zaspros?
I will
You
say,
gotta go to the library, right?
yes, I think we're going to the library. Also, while we're walking, just because we're back in like a very populated city, Buddy is like walking like just 2 feet in front of Monty at all times.
Okay.
Not leaving my sight.
You are in a cart right now.
Oh, that's right.
Still, yeah.
Okay.
Well, when we're not in the cart, that's what's happening.
Of course. Are
Yes.
you taking your cart through the city, or you would like to stow it at a stable for now?
Why don't we take a stop by our old friend at the... I'm trying to find the name of this inn really fast.
Talking about Martin at Tools and Task?
No, that's not an inn. Shit.
The
Where is it?
Gilded Goose?
Was it the Gilded Goose?
The Gilded
Or-
Goose is where you stayed last time. That was with Maribeth Stapler.
Yes. We'll go ahead. Why don't we go ahead and we know the Gilded Goose. let us stay there again, and we could stay there tonight, take care of our affairs today and tomorrow morning as well, and go on from there.
That was good.
Okay.
Sounds great.
So, you head towards the Gilded Goose. As you get there, Logan, this is on the level of the Bread and Butter Inn. It is, obviously not the nicest inn in town. The sign dangles in front of the sign that says the Gilded Goose. There is a goose, like a taxidermied goose, that seems like its stuffing has been lost from the middle of the neck, so it just kind of has a head that dangles opposite of its body. And as you enter, it's kind of, you're hitting it around beginning of dinner time. So it's kind of bustling a little bit more than Bread and Butter ever was. There's some rowdy people just kind of taking the time, eating their food. And there is a gnome woman, just kind of, who the party you recognize as Maribeth. This gnomish woman, red hair, just kind of sporadic, like moving around, talking to a bunch of patrons or like servers, just kind of making sure everything runs well. As you kind of get in, she sees you, says, "Hey!" And she kind of rushes up to the top and she says, well, if it isn't the winners of the Spring Fling. And kind of as she says that very loud, and a lot of people kind of like looking like, what the hell? And then everyone's like, hey! And kind of cheers as you are here. It's like, how may I help you?
Well, we have returned to Zasperos on some errands, and we would like to have another room for you.
Of course.
From you.
How many rooms? Just one?
2 again, same situation as before.
Of course.
2 rooms, 2 beds each.
2 rooms, 2 beds. She kind of like looks and says, you have a new friend, and you're missing one of your friends.
I'm gonna leave and go for a walk in the night.
I'm going to shake her hand. And I'll say, Logan Alamani, pleasure to make your acquaintance. You might recognize my last name, of course, but...
No, not at all.
Okay. It's okay. That's awesome. I am part of this group now, and I hope your courtesy can be extended to one more guy, right?
Okay. You're paying, so of course.
Oh, yeah.
Now you seem to have lost another. Is everything just the 2 rooms?
Just the 2 rooms, thank you.
Very well. I will get them situated for you. Give me just a moment. She kind of goes off and talks to somebody, and eventually you are brought 2 keys to 2 rooms.
Nosy.
Thomas, where are you going?
I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna stand outside of Tools and Tasks, and I'm going to remember Alex's favorite thing that ever happened on this podcast, which is a moment that is specifically Micah and Thomas, where we tried to bust in doing the JoJo poses. And I think that Thomas is just kind of like gonna look at that and then like just like silent Hollywood tears. And then I'll go back to the inn.
Somehow the door is still busted.
No, the window has been replaced in the time being, so you're no longer a broken window.
Thomas considers breaking it. Oh my god. But I'll eventually head back to the inn.
All right. So you head back to the inn. You meet back up with your party as you probably take the moment to get some food. What are we doing now?
Oh, I'm guessing it's pretty late then now, isn't it?
It's starting to crest into night. You're hitting the beginning of the dinner rush.
Is that library that you wanted to give the book to, is that in the city?
Yes. You have already seen it. It
Okay.
I suppose the librarian does not sleep. So perhaps we could drop it off.
Maybe we could give it to her overnight. She could tell us what's going on in the morning. I'm not sure, but yeah, we could head over there. Are you okay with that, Monty?
Yeah, interesting that you assumed her.
I did.
Yeah, no, we can drop it off. I mean, that works for me. I'm done with whatever.
Okay. So we're heading to the library?
Yes.
Okay.
I said that in character. I don't know why.
So you head towards the center of town, going closer to this massive 10-story-ish monolith that you enter into. As you walk in, the doors do open. They're these large, intricately carved wooden doors that are... excuse me. Apparently I don't have the intricacies of the carvings written down in my notes. But if you want them, go watch old Just Quest episodes. That's where you'll find that intricate carving, because I don't know where those are in my notes, and I don't want to spend the time looking, because it's just some carvings on a door. So you push open these doors, and you see a bunch of these thing you've never seen before. There are these large, like, walls and walls of bookshelves, right? Back and forth, a bunch of books. And then, in the moving around these bookshelves, you see these bronze, like, ball-looking objects that have, like, some carvings on them that are kind of like... Some of them have, like, a little rotor at the top, and they are, like, flying around. Some of them are walking around and have these, like, kind of robotic eyes that they're looking around with. They are kind of moving through the library, and as you enter, there is this large semicircle desk that there are a bunch of these kind of balls like sitting on, some of them motionless, and then one of them kind of poof, pops up with little arms and legs and walks over to a collection of papers, pulls out a paper, and holds it up, and it says, "How may we assist you?"
Hey, we're looking to talk to the librarian.
Shoot.
He's we're kind of friends and stuff.
Hold up another piece of paper. What is your business?
I'll look to Dionysus.
Translation.
Another paper. One moment, please.
Do I look all right? I mean, just like, do I look like not like I'm obviously I don't need to like look great, but do I look like smart and cool and?
Are you talking to us? Oh,
All right. Well,
I thought you were talking to Hayden.
Asking the robot, it's an objective opinion.
I
think it has a card prepared for that.
Out of character, I really did not know who you're talking to.
Clayton has a date coming over in 3 minutes and just wanted to check it.
Okay, I can retcon that. I'll say, yeah, and then I'm just gonna do prestidigitation and like just maybe like clean you up like a little bit if there's like not yet, just
don't clean. I'm an artificer. Not
like
I'll use prestidigitation to make you a little dirty. Just
okay. Very funny. Okay, no, well, just do that again, and I'll do it again. Prestidigitation.
Just that scene from Sleeping Beauty where one of them keeps making the dress pink, one of them makes it blue.
Literally, yeah.
Gold spreading over your face and disappearing. Little bits of what does your prestidigitation look like now, Thomas? Because it used to have the candy aesthetic, but I assume it looks a little bit different now.
Oh yeah, there's no candy
Shadow?
anymore. Yeah, it's
like
shadowy.
Smoke or something.
Yeah,
a little bit of smoke coming over and putting a little bit of soot on your face, back and forth until you see
chocolate
coming out up to just kind of surprising all of you, a a bronze-plated warforged, who comes up with kind of the gold magic blow. He says, "Hello there. How may I help you?"
It is good to see you again.
It is good to see you all again as well, and good to see you for the first time.
Great to meet you, Logan Alamani. You might know my family, but
Yes, I do.
We were wondering. We came across a few more texts, and we were wondering if we could commission your services once more.
Of course. The library is here for translation, as long as you are okay with, the usual. We might make copies of it for our own personal records, and if it presents a clear and present danger to the Kingdom of All, we might have to confiscate it.
The danger has been removed, so sounds good.
Dionysus is going to go ahead and pull out the book from her bag and hand it to him.
Of course. Is this all?
Can I want to be standing behind Monty when I do this, but I want to message the librarian and be like, "You ever notice how smart and cool Monty looks right now?"
And I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, wait, no.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Damn.
Can I do binge luck on that?
What does bin luck do again? Let's check.
When a creature makes any roll, I can make a 1d4 as a bonus or like penalty to that roll.
Are you doing it as a bonus or a penalty?
Bonus.
Okay.
Bonus penalty.
Bonus penalty.
Hayden, did your mic come unplugged a little bit?
I don't know. Did it? Do I sound bad?
Nah,
No, you sound good.
You're good.
That's weird. Yeah, attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So you spend 2 sorcery points.
Mm-hmm.
And add
You're a real one.
Worth it.
All right, it's add 3 to that roll.
All right, add 3, so we have a total of 15.
So you kind of step behind Monty. Can I just have both Thomas and Logan roll a d20 for me real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Oops.
Also, this guy's whole thing is that he has eyes like everywhere in here.
Oh, I just don't want Monty to see it. I got a 10. I got a 10, by the way.
I got a 6.
Okay.
My passive perception is 10, so.
You don't notice this. Librarian kind of steps to the side and looks at you, Thomas, and then says, "Well, yes, he does seem rather in the midst of field work at the moment."
Ooh, you just said he seems that way. Who seems to be?
Did he say that out loud?
He did.
That's
Wait.
the biggest insult. That is the biggest insult in the world.
Not to art.
Mike,
Sorry, I don't know if
Mike.
he's
What?
doing
Monty, it
stuff.
seems like you're
I
looking
will
cool.
take this book then, if that is all that you require of me.
Thank you. Is there a particular time frame? We were thinking about leaving tomorrow and coming back.
Of course, you may return by midday tomorrow. He kind of opens up the book, takes out a small pair of glasses, puts them on, he says, yes, this one I can translate without having to break spells like the last one. Just remind, this is the book that you got, not the stone tablet, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
Cool. This is Primordial, specifically the Ignan script of Primordial.
Cool.
It's like a dialect. It's like a dialect of Primordial. But yes,
stuff.
I will have that for you tomorrow midday.
Thank you.
Hmm.
All right. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Are you spending any time in the library that I can have some of my compatriots direct you towards any sections?
Are we, do we have anything else to do today? Because this library is kind of interesting to me.
I do not personally, but you are welcome to stay here, Logan, and I'm sure we will make plenty of use. We will be back, I'm sure.
Actually, I was wondering, do you have recent records regarding my family?
The Archibald family, yes?
Yes, the Archibald family.
We have what we have been provided by the family.
Oh, they do have their own library, don't they?
They do have their own library.
Okay, well, can I see what you got?
Of course.
Cool.
Anything particularly you were looking for? In terms
I want to know about the current 16th.
Very well. He takes the book with him, and he says, just follow this one. And a little ball rolls off the desk, but before it hits the ground, it like floats up and then starts flying back into the library. As the librarian leaves.
I was also, I guess I can just ask a robot for this, but I'm going to try to find books as well regarding ley lines and potentially any experiments that have been done in the way of removing them.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
And Thomas, make an investigation check.
Yay, I have pretty good investigation.
Can I want to follow Thomas. So can I help him out with this role?
Are you okay? Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is more on the account of
Okay.
Looking through the different books that he's had. You can also make an investigation check, but this is one where it's like you would both be reading different books.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, then, yeah. Well, I'll just for so you know that I will be following Thomas. Just
Of course.
Just out of curiosity.
Cool. 25 for the record. It's a big numby.
That was
Also,
I got that good investigation.
for Arcana, that was a nat 20. I have loaded dice. My Monty dice have just been fucking going hard recently. So 28 Arcana.
Okay. 28 Arcana and a 25. Both of you got above the highest you could roll for these skill challenges. So congratulations.
Woo!
We're going to start with Monty. With Dionysus, what are you doing?
Dionysus is going to see that everyone else is doing stuff at the library, so she's going to go ahead and peruse the fiction section.
Okay.
And books with songs in them.
Okay, looking for anything in particular?
No, just anything that catches her eye.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm gonna step aside really quick. I will still be able to hear you on the Zoom. I just will not be in the screen really quick.
Of course. Can you make sure it doesn't mess up the overlay? All right, cool. We're perfect. All right. So, Monty, you were directed towards ley line research. Pretty dense section of the library. Lots of these books are, you presume, written by wizards about ley line things, and your research goes through there's not a lot of talk about destruction. You're looking specifically about removal of ley lines, right?
Yes.
Okay. As you go
or
through,
anything that would like help in theory there.
Mm-hmm. Again, you find, interestingly enough, that when you're talking about ley lines, they are innate parts ingrained in the material plane. So when talking about them, you draw upon their power, and it's said that the natural ley lines of the world are unable to be destroyed without destroying the material plane, just because they are that powerful. So you feel like you're at a dud for a second until you're looking through some other stuff, and you find a research journal. Somebody, untitled author, who was theorizing about artificial ley lines. This is the first time you've ever found anything else, any other books, mentioning artificial ley lines. a lot of this stuff is theory crafting, not a lot of useful stuff to you. But you do find something saying a theory about the destruction of Quizon. That the ruins of Quizon, and Quizon itself as a city, had messed with ley lines in some capacity, and they theorize that is why Quizon was reduced to rubble. That somebody did something wrong and destroyed their city in the process. Because as they said in their notes towards the end, a ley line, if an artificial ley line were to be created, it would be nigh impossible to destroy without severe damage to the entire environment around it.
Cool.
And that is what you're able to find.
Uh-huh.
Thomas, looking through everything, you find a book pushed in the back, seemingly not ever touched, and it's just it looks new, and it's titled The Lineage of Archibalds. You open it up, and the first, 2 chapters are about Thomas Archibald I, which you've heard everything in that sense. You flip through the pages towards the back, till you find new section. You get towards the 15th, you move on to the 16th. And each one of these pages, at the start of it, has had a portrait of that particular Archibald. And you open up to the 16th, and you look at it for a second. And it takes you a second of pushing yourself back about 50 years till you recognize the face structure of this man. You recognize him as Simon Archibald IV. And it just says a very short intro about Thomas Archibald XVI, one of the newer Archibalds into the Archibald Council, and how they are currently doing their best to learn how the Academy runs and to focus on abjuration, with a focus in abjuration and conjuration magic.
Holy shit, Simon. Oh.
What did you find?
Logan, I don't know. So a little bit about me, Logan. I don't know if you know the Archibalds. I think we talked a little bit about that. I was the 16th, banished, as it were, of course. And this is, the current 16. This is him, and I'm gonna show to Logan. And I'm going to go. This is my friend Simon from when I was growing up, Simon Archibald. This guy was like as much of a fuck up as I was. I don't know how he. Can I read about any escapades? Like, what's this?
There have been no escapades. It seems from the little bit he has been mainly focused in the teaching aspect of it. He hasn't been. Other Archibalds have been alive for at least 200 years, right? 2 centuries.
Yeah.
He's pretty newly inducted into the Archibald Council.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, he doesn't have any specific stories about himself yet, aside from just working to ward and protect the school, as well as help new students. waiting for his time.
Hayden.
Yes.
Do you remember what Evangeline's focuses were?
Evangeline focused. She was an abjuration wizard.
Oh my god.
So what's going on? So did you guys get replaced by some guy or something? Like it's just...
Yeah, so when I was growing up, I, was supposed to study hard and become this great wizard, but I spent all my time partying and kind of being pretty cool, but...
Nice, yeah, nice.
Yes,
that's awesome.
that did end up, yeah.
Related, we should throw a party.
Oh, we should totally throw a party.
While we're here in this city, I just thought of that.
Well, let's bury my son. What if we bury my son first? Not my real son.
Maybe we could like do that, and then like we'd be like at the end of it, we'd be like, if you still want to party, come on down to the party, Like, by the way, or we could like ask everyone at the burial thing, hey, do we down for a party? I hear there's a really good one over there. And we just walk to the end. Let's do this. Anyway,
are you guys gonna pregame my funeral? Fuck.
I think the longer that
I bet there's like a broken down Coliseum probably somewhere around here, probably ruins we can have a nice party in. And we both have prestidigitation, we could probably make some music go really loud.
I think the more Logan speaks, his voice just turns into like a high pitched like squeaking in my head, and I'm just like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What is Thomas doing?
As we're going, Kill Bill sirens just going off.
You've got this high pitched voice in. Let's just. What are you doing?
And then I'm just gonna like interrupt Logan and be like, yeah. So anyway, this was my friend Simon who partied with me all the time and was like as much of a disappointment to his family as I was. Of course, before a hellfire dragon attacked my family and I was responsible for the loss of thousands of years of priceless artifacts and texts, but Simon was just as much of a shithead as me, and now he's teaching about me in school about how much I suck. I mean, don't get me wrong, like I've owned it now. I turn around and I show them my shit's teeth logo.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, but Simon is totally shitting on. Oh boy.
Wait, so is he in your family, or is he your friend? Is he related to you because the Archibalds?
Yeah, so the Archibalds is a large family, but like the main line is the Thomas Archibalds, and so I guess Simon has been adopted. Oh
no.
This is...
I kind of want to kick his ass. I don't know why. I hardly even know you, and I'm mad. I don't know what this feeling is. I'm very pissed off.
Yeah, I kind of want answers. I mean, I really can. Just I'm gonna pull out my a little notebook. This is a throwback to the ongoing joke from the pilot episode of this podcast, like little notes that's like the duck link, but it's Thomas being like, times Logan is freaking ruled, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like writing down he's mad at Simon too. I'm like, yeah. I think I need to I want to know why he's talking. We were cool.
Yeah, I kind of want to know about this too.
Yeah. You think coffee?
Oh, yeah, I have coffee right now. Do you want some?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
By the way, that coffee tastes fine. It tastes like coffee.
Got it. I know what this is, but not in character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Take some coffee.
As you kind of pull out the water skin and you take a drink of the coffee, a little one of the little automatons like flies by, kind of flies past, pulls back, and then like flies towards you, and just a little like sign flurls out of it that just says, "Please don't eat or drink in the library."
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, these things are the same.
I agree.
Do you have any? I talked to the robot. Do you have any books or anything about fine threads or fashion or nice clothes or how to make anything like that? You know, I bet they don't have anything like that here. It's probably nothing good.
And it turns and starts to float away. It just a little like bounce to be like come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little arm comes out and gestures to follow, and then goes back in.
I'll follow Logan.
Diana,
I'll keep the book though.
Huh?
Yeah.
I said I'll follow Logan, but I want to keep the book. I don't know if this is like I don't know if olden day libraries let you check books out, but I'd like to do that if possible.
Yes. For ease of brevity, you don't have to. You can't check books out, but you could get like copies of pages or something. Like you could get a scribed copy of the book, but they keep all of their books because there ain't no way to track who's checked out what, You do find some books about threads, easy enough. Unless you're looking for anything particular, I don't think I want to go into like the.
No.
Okay.
No.
Dionysus, looking through, something catches your eye. There's a little book of lullabies. But most of them, as you kind of look through, they are all like when you read them the first time, you're like, okay, that's nice, and then you read them again, and it's like, that's really dark. You've got it's like Humpty Dumpty, like how the real meaning of Humpty Dumpty is like just a guy falling off a thing and dying, or there's like it's like Grimm's fairy tales converted into like nice soothing lullabies. But yeah, that's what you find them interest to you.
All right, perfect. She's gonna see if she can get some of those pages copied.
Of course, I will make up some lullabies then.
Yes.
Okay. So you all reconvene. Anything else you're doing in the library? All right. So you head out of the library. You open the doors, and you head down into the city streets. As you begin to walk down the stairs, a figure steps out in front of you. Brett, would you like to go ahead and describe what they see?
Yeah. So you see a dwarven woman, tan skin, and a very nice, ornate-looking suit of paladin armor. Holy symbol is a sword with some feathers sticking out of it, and she strides across to you. She has her hair up in a bun, and in typical dwarven fashion, has the sleekest, most well-kept beard you have ever seen. And she walks up and is like, "Oh, hello! Why, you happen to be the Kenny Mafia, don't you?"
Yeah.
Why? Oh, I can't believe my stars. Where's the orc?
Oh.
Does everyone know? Why?
Oh no, I just thought we could spend the next 5 minutes explaining how Micah died. Tell you what, I'm a big fan of yours, and honestly, I don't have a lot of shit going on right now.
Oh, do you want to go get a drink? I mean, after that last 5 minutes recounting the death of my guy.
Yeah,
we're all crying.
I love a drink right now. I gotta try for something that's like a little less squeaky, so it's not like in the same register as Thomas. I don't think. Not that Thomas is super squeaky in voice, but it got really close. I flew too close to the Thomas-shaped sun for a second there. But yeah, that would be wonderful if you would, please. I shake my hand, and I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Vidya Darkridge. Nice to meet you all.
Vidya Darkridge.
Root, like
root.
Potato. Yes.
Oh, I quite like potatoes.
Logan Alamani, you might have heard of my family.
Fuck, I haven't.
My name's Morton Crest. Good to meet you.
Oh, I heard you.
All right. Well,
I am Dionys.
Mm-hmm. I saw you three on TV.
Yes.
That's right. I'm writing canon for this world now. TV exists, bitches.
Hayden's character slowly fades into view.
Hayden appears in the background. An assassin walks by.
TV is the name of a newspaper, I believe, right? That's
TV is the name of the town crier.
What is the order that you follow?
Oh, well, it's a little out there. So I follow. Well, let's it's a whole religious thing. Let's talk about this over drinks, shall we?
All right.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So you head back
Ooh, actually, yeah.
to the Gilded Goose. Get some drinks. Logan, again, these alcohol doesn't taste like alcohol.
Something is going on, and I've accepted it, and I take some more coffee.
Okay.
Can you taste the coffee?
Taste the coffee, just fine.
It's good.
Okay. All right. Well, so I follow the Peacemaker. It's kind of like this middle ground of Ordos and the Chaos One. Mm-hmm. What is the Chaos One's name again?
Chaotica.
Chaotica. Thank you. I could have been able to guess that. Basically, Peace Walker came to Earth and was like, yo, there's gods and devils on this ship. I gotta go kill them. And then she goes and kills them. And, I am all about that. I'm all about getting, these meddling gods and devils send them back to their planes. Send them back to their planes. That's all. I'm all about that.
So you're like badass as fuck, is what I'm hearing currently.
Well, I've not sent neither god nor devil, but a few very minor fiends, and I'm very proud of those.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So, I mean, the quest to keep planar entities out of our domain is a righteous one, and one that never stops. So if you need someone to tag along in case you meet any non-material plane people, I'm your girl.
Okay.
Also, I have 19 AC.
You look very tough.
I know. Hey, Thomas, right?
Yes, that's
Punch me.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I'll punch.
All right, roll the hit. Add your strength.
And I say 4.
Oh, you little baby man.
Right into the jaw, and her head just doesn't move.
Mm-hmm. The beard pads the blow.
Hoogly, do you ever do trading, like where you run in the street?
What kind of dumbass would do that?
I flash back to me and Micah running in the street. No.
That sounds about as dumb as multi-classing in this economy.
It sounds about as brave as multi-classing in this economy.
Are you kidding me? I have 2 attacks.
Well,
I bet whoever that was didn't have 2 attacks. I bet they barely had 1.
So from the sound,
and a bonus action. What are they gonna do? Flurry blows me. Yeah, blow off.
from the sounds of it, you're looking to tag along with us?
Of course, Can I say I'm a bit of a fan. I've been looking for you for weeks now. Like ever since you left Spring Fling, it's kind of you left a mark on me. Especially Monty, that final shot, divine, act from the heavens themselves. Not in this plane though, but like, I would have snuffed that out immediately. You're not using God magic, are you?
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Did you call him Monty? Do you know Monty's name? Or
Oh, that was an accident.
No,
That was
okay,
a
cool.
Would've
Making
called you
sure
Morton.
that was not an in-character thing. No heavenly stuff. Just good old-fashioned tools and trickery and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if we have a moment alone?
Sure. I will casually leave my shield at the table, and right next to it, I will also leave a marker. I'm gonna go grab another round of drinks. What do you guys want?
Coffee.
Coffee for you.
I want, look at Logan. I also want coffee.
Coffee. Yeah, you're gonna want coffee.
Let us
Okay.
buy a bottle of wine, and the three of us shall share that.
Ooh, have you ever tried coffee wine? It's really good.
Probably just tastes like coffee to me.
All right, I'll be back. And then I head off.
All right.
I do not understand a lot of what she is saying.
This is
AC.
extreme.
So is that-
AC? Double attacking, and I don't understand what's going on.
No.
She said that she's followed you
It's
Aw.
Draconic.
since. She said she's followed you since you all became famous, and is eager to join. Does this not give off any red flags to you all?
Not particularly.
Monty, this is suspicious.
I mean, I don't like being followed. But, I mean, she seems well-intentioned.
Thomas, what do you think?
I mean, we can do like a trial period, like see how they mesh with the group type of deal.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not. I don't. Yeah. Micah in this group felt like someone who brought a lot of strength and perseverance and will, and that is something that very inspired me, and without him I feel very lost and adrift sometimes, and this person seems to have a ironclad objective for their life in terms and fearlessness of taking on gods and devils. And so, we can just see how they fit in with the group. I mean, they're buying us coffee wine right now, which is pretty chill, but I think we can wait and see, feel it out.
Cool
I
with
guess
that.
you're right about that. Yeah.
Maybe, who knows what can happen on the road. We could see her in action. That could be a good kind of testing period.
See who in action, I say, as I come back with a plate full of wine and coffee. So they didn't have coffee wine, so I made all three of us a glass of coffee mixed in with a little bit of wine. Hope that works.
Perfect.
All right.
Is there any just wine left over?
I poured it all in the coffee. I'm so sorry.
Is there any just coffee left over?
I poured all the coffee into the wine. I'm so sorry.
I have water.
I hate to
I'm
break it
supposed
to
to
you.
try the coffee wine.
Do I need do I need to make a con save or anything like that?
No, it's fine. It just doesn't taste that good.
Okay.
Logan,
I am a
to you,
dwarf.
it-
I got great con saves.
Yeah.
Gotta
Logan,
say.
to you, it just tastes like watered down coffee.
It's like watered down coffee, baby.
This is
I have a
pretty
question.
good.
What is the nicest looking thing on your body? Like on in clothes, like any jewelry or anything like that, or
Well, I like to say it's my ass, but if you do have to ask, it's this sheath she has. It's a it's kind of like her holy symbol.
Yeah.
Most paladins have something like that, and although she has the symbol on her shield, the actual emblem kind of is the sheath of her sword, which has a smaller sword on it, and on the sides of it there are like 3 feathers lining either side of it, cast in resin, a very like clear resin, so you could easily see that they are feathers.
I enjoy that design.
Yeah, that's mostly Hayden.
No, that's me in character.
Yeah, it was mostly Hayden. You know, my buddy Hayden.
Oh, yeah, right.
You're canon now, Hayden.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's the blacksmith in town.
Yeah. There's always a Hayden in town. There's just always a guy. There's like I think he's like a magic shop owner or like blacksmith or like it's a. Yeah.
He's always the weirdo in the back corner trying to give people quests.
Yeah. Is it an exclamation point over his head?
Yeah.
It's actually a hat. Like a really tall hat, and there's an exclamation point on it.
He understands my fashion. Okay, so you, yeah, that was the most valuable looking thing on their person.
Can I see that?
You just want to touch my holy symbol.
Can I hold it? Can I inspect it?
Do you not have eyes? I turn to the side. I look, like touching the paladin's holy symbol is kind of like touching somebody else's dice. You know, you don't want to do that.
Touching someone else's what?
Dice.
Dice.
Dice exists in this universe. Yes.
Is that a
Yes, there are dice games and like gambling and stuff.
Are you talking about testicle? No. I just look at. Can I inspect the?
Who is this guy?
Can I like just like see what it's made out of? Like just invisible. It's fine or metals
Are you allowing Logan to get close enough to actually like touch it, or just?
Yes, I will. I will allow them Logan to get close enough.
Make an investigation check.
17.
Okay. So it is made of. So you have like the sheath, right? The sheath itself. Most sheaths you've seen are made of like leather. This one is like made of steel and made to resemble another sword, as it's dull, but it is made out of steel, and there's this large like golden middle part that is made out of actual solid gold, and then there are these feathers that have come out, 3 on each side that kind of are very long and go down, and those are cast in this really like nice resin. It's a very well made sheath.
Yeah. Is that gold?
Yeah, forged it myself. I asked my grandfather to mine it, and he brought it over to the forge, and we did some good old father-son, father-daughter, grandfather, granddaughter.
Nice.
Goldsmith. You ever do that with your family?
Tap Monty on the shoulder and say, Big M, I'm going to ask Maribeth some questions. Would you like to come with me?
Sure, yeah.
Ooh, Big M. Do I get a nickname?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Wonderful. One character that sounds kind of bad. You're coming to me.
All right. So you're going up to the bar?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Hello. Could we get some wine that does not have coffee in it?
Yes, of course. Did she pour the coffee
Yes,
into?
she did.
Okay. Sure. I'll get you some wine. She kind of goes back and bottle or just glasses?
2 glasses, thank you.
Of course. Red or white?
Red.
All right. She hands you both 2 glasses of red wine.
Thank you.
Of course. Anything else?
That will be all, thank you.
Of course.
And
It's a good idea.
Yes. I like coffee, and I like wine, and I do not care for them together.
Yeah, that sounds miserable. Yeah.
Yes, it was quite bad. I do appreciate the instinct. Let's drink these before we get back to the table.
Yeah.
From where you're sitting, you're seeing Vidya as she's trying her damnedest to drink this coffee wine, but like, oh God, she made a mistake.
All right, sorry, I just need to get that character moment in. Y'all go back to the table.
You're good.
So you're back at the table?
I want to fill in Dionysus and Monty and be like, so I learned some information about my replacement as Thomas Archibald the 16th. It turns out to be my best friend from childhood. As you know, when I was growing up, I didn't do any of the studying and things I needed to do. I just kind of partied around and stuff. And my best friend, his name was Simon, and he was just, as much of a shithead as me. But now he's, not only is he, I guess, adopted into the main line of the Archibald family, but he's now, he teaches the classes that have dubbed me the shitsteenth, which again, owning it. Turn around, freaking flaunt my robes.
Is this the one that Evangeline was talking about?
I believe so. Because Evangeline told me that in their abjuration classes, this is where that they, learned that I was the shitsteenth, or at the very least where the name was dubbed, and it says that that's what Simon is, or I guess Thomas is teaching. So it's weird. But that was my day today.
Do you know what you've been summoned to do in Cantor?
I don't, right, Hayden?
You were just told to come to Cantor and stand before your family.
Well, I think I'm in trouble. I was told to stand before my family. So, things aren't... Sounds bad. We don't have to go.
I'm definitely fine with going, but do we go on their terms? I mean, what if we show up before your family as a council and they decide you need to be imprisoned?
See, that's worrisome. I definitely like to grow in power before we head back. Maybe Yemena will need something of us. If we wanted to, Logan, I don't know if you wanted to confront your father, but...
Probably. Yeah, I haven't really thought about it. But this idea, I like that. Maybe we can wait a bit, but in due time, reach that council and do something. But maybe you're right. We might need to grow in strength just in case things get whatever. You know what I'm saying.
Vidya, what are you doing this whole time while they're having that conversation directly in front of you?
I am very respectfully staying quiet. Awkwardly, okay, this is very awkward, but I'm staying with my biggest heroes right now, so I can't be mad. And I'm just like, I love you. You'll get stronger, Thomas. I love you. And she's just hanging out like that the entire time. Actually, I was gonna say, did you get the bit with
the hog bit? Yes, I did.
Okay, you did get
the hog bit.
There's 30 to 50 of them outside. Show them the guns if you know what I mean.
It's a shit ton of hogs.
I know.
It's like a lot of hogs. There's 50 hogs right outside. How did I not notice that when I was coming in?
I thought there was something, but I was like, it's a big city. Maybe something is going on. There's maybe a party. By the way, guys, Thomas and I have this idea. We think that we should throw a party eventually, not now.
Yeah.
Why?
Party.
Well, I didn't really catch the specifics. I think I kind of blocked it out in a rage, but I think that...
Well, you were nodding. You were doing a lot of nodding. You were kind of agreeing with me.
This is something that perhaps we could consider further down the line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Excellent. All right. Well, Thomas, I think certainly getting stronger makes sense. Right now, I would simply like to return to Mazetta, and we can figure out
Yes.
something there.
Yes, I agree.
I am supposing that they did not give you a timeline.
No. They just told me that I needed to come. Although I'm sure they'll probably get impatient, as they are prone to do.
They are not entitled to your time.
Thank you. You're right. I'm the shit's teen after all. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna hit the head.
Me as well.
Oh, Vidya, do you
Yes.
have a place to stay?
Oh, I sleep in the dirt pile outside.
All right. Okay. All right. All right.
Would you
I'll be
like an
going to
actual
bed right
room?
now. Good night.
It's
Goodbye.
part of my oath. You know, the closer you are to dreaming, the closer you are to the ethereal plane, and that's kind of a no-no in our term. So I just don't go to bed. I have 6 points of exhaustion right now.
Wow.
That's the one where
That's
you
all
die,
joke.
right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No,
You're talking to a corpse.
yeah. No. Vidya is like, well, you know, I've just been going around. I have a couple friends in the area. I've mostly just been, you know, the Church of Ordos. I've mostly just been kicking it there, if you know what I mean.
Wait. I'm sorry. You've been assaulting people at the church.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Kicking it. You know, like, oh, you know, you kick it.
Okay, sorry.
You kick it, you know.
Ow.
Ow, I'm so sorry, Logan. Are you okay?
All right. Yes. Well, and
I could kiss it better.
No. Oh, no.
I've told my beard is very ticklish.
No. Oh. Good night.
Okay, good night. Oh, I forgot a couple things. For people who care about the subclass, she's the Oath of the Watchers, which is all about extraplanar stuff, and also she has an eye patch that goes right here.
Ooh,
I forgot
that's really
entirely about the eye patch.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, because I did too.
cool.
Okay. So, Vidya, I imagine you head back out to the Church of Ordos to sleep.
Yeah. She like on the underside, she carries like all of her stuff in a backpack that like her shield goes onto, so she takes off the shield, takes all the stuff out, and just goes to bed on one of the pews.
Of course. Well, you probably have an actual place to stay in the church.
Okay,
You have an actual like room that you were allowed to sleep in.
cool.
The rest of you find sleep eventually. And as night comes to you, we're going to go ahead and end this episode of Jest Quest.
At 10 on the dot. Fuck yeah.
And
Ooh,
on the
nice.
dot. Y'all went to bed at just the perfect time. It was
Yeah, it's a school night, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. Very excited to have Vidya,
Mhm.
Brett's new character in here. Very
Yes.
excited to see as we go forward into next week. Thank you everybody, as always, for watching. We love you very much. Have a good week.
Mhm.
I'll see you next Sunday.
Get back.
Goodbye.